Hello, I'm Anthony Gismondi, the wine columnist at the Vancouver Sun, and we're on the road in the South Okanagan, approximately halfway between Oliver and Osoyoos. Today, we're headed for the Black Sage Bench, the home of the real red wines in British Columbia, and we'll meet up with one of the pioneers, winemaker Howard soon. Hello, Howard.
Hey,
How
Tony.
are you?
Welcome to Black Sage Bench.
Thanks, Howard. Love to be here. Always fun to be in the vineyard. Fantastic day. Are they all like this?
Oh, isn't it beautiful?
Yeah. So what are we going to do?
We're going to go up to the top of the Sandhill Estate Vineyard, one of our
great.
6 designated vineyards that we have.
Maybe taste some wine in the vineyard?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. You lead the way.
All right.
Howard, Sandhill's a very different winery than others here in BC.
Oh yeah, Tony. It's single vineyard designated. So that means each wine is only coming from one piece of land.
Okay.
So, for instance, we make Sangiovese, Barbera, Cabernet Sauvignon, Chardonnay, Gamay Noir, all kinds of great wines, but they're only from one piece of land.
Howard, you've been on the Black Sage Bench for 2 decades. Are you making the same wine every year?
Well, I think with Santa, what we're trying to do is be focused on the site, on the terroir, on where we are growing the grapes.
Right.
And trying to pull the same wine out of that block of fruit every year. The thing is that there's going to be differences because of the
vintage variation.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
year to year, when people collect our wines, they'll say, "Oh, I can see how that year is different from this one," but the same thread of quality and taste is still there in the wine.
Why don't we go and see how this Sangiovese is doing right now?
All right.
Well, I notice they're still pretty green, so Vraison has not happened yet when they change color.
That's right, Tony. But I like to be here a little early and see what's going to happen in the grape next.
Right.
So I usually like to get in here, pull off a berry or two, have a look at them,
Squish them up, maybe?
squish them out.
Whoa,
Sorry.
juicy.
Little juice there, which is a sign. It's
Yeah.
coming. And this is one of the latest varieties we pick at Sangiovese, right before Cabernet Sauvignon. When the grape is ripe, it's going to be hard. Those seeds, they'll be hard and brown like a nut.
Yeah.
And that's what the grapevine is trying to do.
Yeah.
Then we'll go around, pick the grapes, taste them, say, okay, flavor's great. Let's pick them and make them into wine.
Yeah. Speaking of wine, you know, one of my favorite things to do is actually to taste the wine in the vineyard where the grapes are growing. Any chance we can do that?
I think that's an awesome idea. Let's do that.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay, Tony, we're going to taste some terroir.
Great. Love to do that. And well, it looks like you brought some terroir with you.
Well, yeah, we pulled the sample for the vineyard. This
You
is
don't call it
Sandhill.
Sandhill for nothing.
That's right.
Yeah.
This is 200 feet down, right below our feet.
So that really controls the water.
Exactly. When the rain comes or irrigation, it's going to go right through the root zone. Vines get their drink, and then that's it.
Yeah. Good grapes, good wine. Speaking of drinking, shall we try this lovely wine?
Sangiovese. We only got 7 barrels of this from
Yeah.
7 acres of vineyard. So a very small quantity.
Right. So Sangiovese, a couple key things to know.
Bitter cherry, smooth palate, good length, just nice, smooth, medium weight wine.
I get a bit of spice and savoriness too on the nose.
Like black sage.
The terroir in the wine.
Yeah.
Howard, thanks so much for having us here at Sandhill. We've had a terrific visit. I think you can clearly see now that coming to the Okanagan is no longer a 1 hour or a half-day visit. Really, you need to get a room. You should spend a couple of nights down in your favorite region, like down here in the South Okanagan. The food is fantastic, lots of restaurants now. You know, so much wine and so many places to explore, but even more important, just a whole lot of fun.